Hello, my friend. This is Clyde, and the Word became flesh. Have you ever heard that statement before? If you say yes, then let us together stop and talk about it to get a fresh understanding of what it really means. If you said no, you're not at a disadvantage because I want you to understand this profound and mysterious statement. Here we go. Who is the Word? John 1 verse 1 to 3 says, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was with God in the beginning. Through him all things were made. Without him nothing was made that was made." The answer to the question is that Jesus, God's Son, is the Word. Understand the term beginning. There is nothing before the beginning. The beginning is when it all started, and Jesus was the beginning. What that means is that he was not there at the beginning. He is the beginning. What follows is that the Word, Jesus, made everything: sun, stars, fish, trees, sea, oxygen, everything Jesus made. Does that make sense? The Word is eternal. The Word is powerful. The Word is God. In him was life, and that life was the light of all mankind. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. The Word created the things in the world, and the climax of creation was when God made two people, Adam and Eve, and declared that they are the generals of creation. They were given authority over everything that was created: the animals, the birds, the fish, the trees. All of that was under their management and care. But something tragic happened. Satan, an angel who rebelled against God in heaven, was kicked out of heaven, and the indescribable hate and resentment that was in his heart made him embark on a mission that he was going to sabotage, destroy what the Word had created. Well, what did he do? He went straight for the jugular. He went after the two humans. The result of that fateful meeting in the garden was that the two people sinned. They disobeyed God and ate of a fruit that God had banned. "Do not eat that one," God told them. "You have scores of other fruits, vegetables to eat from. If you eat that fruit, you will die." That means that they would be cut off from their relationship with the Word, with God. That death plunged the future of earth into darkness. Every human being was born under that death reality. We became the opposite of the Word. So God set something in motion to redeem man back to himself and to once and for all times defeat Satan. This was a big enterprise that God had planned out even before the creation of the world. So look at how God started the program of redemption. There was a man sent from God whose name was John. He came as a witness to testify concerning that light, so that through him all might believe. He himself was not the light. He came only as a witness to the light. You know of John the Baptist, right? Well, he was chosen to come and prepare the world for the arrival of the Word, the light, God, the Son of God. In short, Jesus. Remember that the Word is life, and in that life is light, and that is the life that humans needed to see since they were in darkness, and that light was going to bring life to us. The true light that gives light to everyone was coming into the world. He was in the world, and though the world was made through him, the world did not recognize him. He came to that which was his own, but his own did not receive him. The light came, that first Christmas, and the purpose of the light coming to the world was to redeem humans back to direct relationship with God. But it did not go smoothly because Satan was determined to sabotage everything. So the people in darkness, remember, they could not make sense of all of that, and they resisted and rejected Jesus, the Word. That is what led up to the first Easter. Satan, through humans, had the Word, Jesus, killed. Pity they did not know that that was God's plan of redemption. The Word that became flesh had to die so that through his death, the mission of redemption would be accomplished. And what was that? So the humans who sincerely accepted the redemption program, the death of Jesus, would become the sons and daughters of God. Yet to all who did receive him, to those who believed in his name, he gave the right to become children of God, children born not of natural descent, nor of human decision or a husband's will, but born of God. The Word became flesh and made his dwelling among us. We have seen his glory, the glory of the one and only Son who came from the Father, full of grace and truth. So, my friend, the big statement is powerful. The Word became flesh, and that flesh, called Jesus, died for our redemption. And God set it up so big that when we accept his death, we become God's children. It took the Son of God to become the Son of Man so that the sons of man could become the sons of God. It all revolves around that powerful statement, my friend, the Word became flesh. If you are a son or a daughter of God, give a big shout out to the Word, Jesus. If you are not a son or daughter of God yet, I would encourage you to fix that today. You were not meant to live in darkness. So come out of that ugly state that you were born in and come into relationship with the Word, the light, the Son of God, Jesus. That is the only reason why the Word became flesh.